Okay. Yeah, lions and tigers in circus. Yeah, that's fine. As long as we understand like the famous horse of Rana Pratap Singh who saved the Raja in war and fled with the injured king. Yeah, good. This example. Pratap. Very good. Very good. Yeah, go ahead, Sapna.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Um, so this is page 75. So 135 verse, Bhaashyam, second line. Uh, I think I missed, I don't know if you said, Manasa Pragraha Sthaniyena. Pragraha Sthaniyena. What does that mean? Pragraha.
Yeah, so you're referring to apragrahitena pragrahastaniya. Okay, I got it. Manasa pragrahastaniya. Pragraha means reins, the reins that are pulling the horses. So, the mind that is taking the place of the reins that is taking the place of the mind. In the Upamanam, in our analogy, the mind whose place is taken up by the reins in the analogy, or the mind that is symbolized by the reins in the analogy. Pragraha means rope, thread, reins, holding the horses. And interestingly, the apragrihitena, previous word, right? Previous few words before. They're also the same pragrihitena. A mind that cannot be not able to be controlled.
So there it says apragrihitena.
Yeah.
So is there some sandhi happening there?
Yeah, there is something called Samprasaranam is happening. The dhatu is the same grah dhatu. Grah dhatu. And the grah will become grih in certain cases. It's called Samprasaranam. Because R becoming Ra is your guna. Opposite of guna is called Samprasaranam.
Okay. So here also second line Indriyani Ashwasthaniyani. So in place of Ashwa.
Correct. Correct. Indriyani. In place of Ashwa, see, Vaha Sthaniyaha. Yasya Saha is Ashwasthaniyaha. Bahubri. Correct. I think Indriyas which take the place of the horses. That I think is the right meaning.
ధన్యవాదాలు.
Yeah, Premaji is not here today. She's busy at home.
I logged in.
Oh, she was there? Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, please.
So, why to blame sense organs? Actual culprit is mind, chitta. So, blaming Ashwa, the Indriyas, because they cannot function themselves.
Correct. That is why the mantra is clear. The mantra is clear. The mantra says, Yaha avijnanavan bhavat. So this buddhi is a culprit. That's what you're saying. Buddhi is a primary culprit. Okay. Then only other things follow. But we have to say but. Because the mind, the buddhi knows what is right. Okay. Buddhi knows what is right. If buddhi is a culprit, buddhi knows all the latest science, medical research, buddhi is very good at. What is good for the body, what is, this constantly eating fried foods and sugary foods and all not good for me. Everybody knows that. But then what's happening? Despite that knowledge, something is not working out for that person. Means what? Okay, we have to explain it out. Somehow we have to explain that. And so, manaha can be brought in. And the natural, the instinctual behavior of the mind and the sense organs is to go after stuff. And the buddhi, a strong buddhi is needed to say, stop that. Stop that. And so Shastram generally talks about Tama and Dama. Even without the buddhi taking over, the mind can say, no, I'm going to just run away from here, because if I'm here, I will just do stuff and I'll spoil my health. I will do things that I'm not supposed to do. Something like that. That is called Dhamma. Kavitaji, that's called Dhamma. Dhamma is, you know what, my parents will not agree if I did this. I don't know why this is not good and all that, but I think I don't feel good being here. So run away from here. Withdraw from here. That is called Dhamma. Without complete knowledge, restraining the sense organs is called Dhamma. Suppose somebody says, come on, smoke. Come on. It makes you feel good. And then what? I should smoke? Yeah. It's good. It's that these days, this is what the fashion is. You should smoke. This is proper knowledge is not there about smoking. This guy never thought through this. And he just never smoked because parents never smoked and everything. Suddenly somebody brings it. Friends are there. This peer pressure is there. And then the guy comes. Then what? Oh, I see. Okay, so let's smoke, one fellow says. Other guy says, you know what? I'm not sure. And I'll withdraw. Means what? These people are making me do this and I don't like this. So I'm just going to not stay away. After classes, I won't go there at all. Income still unsure. Means that fellow knows that he's unsure. That fellow knows that if I hang around like this, something can happen. Buddhi is involved, no doubt. But the informed Buddhi is not doing it. If the informed Buddhi is there, this fellow can come very still and say, what smoke? Why should I smoke? In fact, you tell me, why are you smoking? Correct? You tell me why you're smoking. It's foolish to smoke. Informed Buddhi, correct? There, Viveka is there. Previously, Viveka was not there. So the Shastram keeps giving, separating the Buddhi and the mind. Okay? And Dhamma, Indriya Nigraham. See, the thing is interesting. See, sense organs are there, then Manas is there, then Buddhi is there. Okay? Dhammaha is Indriya Nigraha, the capacity to keep the sense organs in control. Okay? That the mind has to do. Therefore, the Dhamma is a quality of the mind, not of the sense organs. We are not blaming the sense organ. Hey, mind, you have to take care of the sense organs, okay? Okay. Then what? Then Shama. Shama is Mano Nigraha. Now, somebody is needed to keep the mind in check, and that is Buddhi. And so, the quality of the Buddhi is Shama. We are not blaming. There, the Buddhi is blamed. Buddhi is told, take care of the mind. Then the mind is told, take care of the sense organs. So I don't see sense organs being blamed here also. Even though sense organs are talked about, the blame falls on the mind. Correct? Think about it. So when that mind does not have Dhamma, then it looks as though the sense organs are all over the place.
In fact, it's mind which is regulating sense organs. Suppose I close my eyes, I don't want to see. It's not eyes taking decision. The Viveka is of Buddhi.
Correct, absolutely. Absolutely. Exactly. So, correct. Sense organs cannot be blamed. Correct.
Right. So when it's written Dusht Ashwa, Sat Ashwa, so in a sense, like in Nyaya philosophy, when they speak of Dusht Indriyas, that means some defects of sense organs, and because of that, right perception, right cognition has not taken place. So there can be deformities of sense organs, but in Vedanta, that focus is not of defects of sense organs.
Correct. Physical or anatomical defects of sense organs are not talked about at all. Correct. So there in Nyaya, they do that. They talk about those kinds of defects.
Yes, sense organs defects.
Yeah. So yeah, if you just purely analyze the perception and so forth, then that
Yes.
defects of sense organs will come into play, I suppose.
Yes, since Nyayikas are realists, so they have to deal with sense organs and defects. But for Vedantis, that won't be there.
Yeah, we are a different kind of realist, I suppose.
And I guess here Dushtashvaha doesn't refer to like the horses themselves. It's uncontrolled, right? So it reflects back on the manas, right? Dushtashvaha is basically saying uncontrolled horses. So
Right. The mind has allowed the horses to be like that. And yeah, that's the way to take it. And the only thing there is a difference in that the horses by themselves have a mind, okay, and they can do whatever they want. So therefore, the analogy is not 100% accurate. Horses can run away by themselves. 4 are left, 3 are left, but like that, it can't happen in this body. 5 are always there. So
sense organs are always outwardly. They're always open to the world. So it is mind which takes help of these sense organs.
Mind which?
Mind take helps of sense organs.
Yeah, exactly. Correct.
So withdrawal is always of mind, not of sense organs.
Correct. The mind, what is the meaning of withdrawal of mind? Well, meaning of withdrawal of mind is the mind has to tell the sense organs, okay, this you stop doing all these things. Close your eyes or turn your head away or enough. All that is the job of the mind. Correct. All those points well taken. So Dushtashvaha, that is the thing. We should not take it to mean
literally
that the senses are fundamentally Dushtashvaha. The Dushtashvaha Eva. That Eva is important. Like the untrained horses of a chariot. Like outwardly it looks like. Outwardly they look like Dushtashvaha.
Rather, they should be praised, sense organs, because they are actually serving the mind.
Sense organs must be praised. Yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? Indriya, you know what? You know what the Indriyas are called? Another word for Indriyani? They're called Devaha. Okay? Om Bhadram Karne Vishnunyama Devaha Bhadram Pashyemakshabhirya Jatraha Sthirairangai Stuštuvagam Sastanubihi Vyashema Deva Hitanyadayu. So, very interesting mantra. Deva, hey Deva. Hey Deva. The prayer is calling all the Devas. And Bhadran Karnevi Shrunuya. May I listen with my ears? May I listen to what is worthy of listening? Okay. May I listen to the Shastra? Because that is the need of the hour. Hey Deva. But then there are Devas. Which Devas? The Devas which preside over those sense organs. We're calling them, saying, do the right thing. Make sure somehow bring the right things to near my ear, I may not be interested in going to a talk by Swamiji, but bring the Swamiji close by somehow. And then somehow somebody is saying, Swamiji has come, Swamiji has come. Oh, really? Swamiji has come? Which Swamiji? Swamiji has come. So at least through by that, I may go to the talk and then something might trigger. Yeah, sense organs, they don't have agents. They don't have agents. That's the idea then. That's what Kavita's point is.
But suppose one of the sense organs is not functional. So is it a good thing? Or because now at least you are not actually deprived, it's a benefit. You won't get deviated in that direction. If we deviate because of sense organs.
Hey, this is a popular example. Swamiji's example. Headache. Nobody wants a headache.
Yes.
So what should you do? Aisa kar do. Just chop off the head. You won't have a headache. That's a very simple solution. These doctors don't know what they're doing. This tablet, that tablet, this that. So migraine, that migraine will not be there. Chop off the head. So, see, that's not the idea. A knife is there in the kitchen. A knife is a dangerous instrument. It should not be handled by children and all that. Those who don't. Who can handle the knife? Well, nobody says you should not have a knife at home. In fact, there's no home without a knife. And so we just have to exercise care. Once care is exercised, nobody talks about the knife at all. Knife doesn't come into the picture at all until the knife becomes blunt. Now our friend is telling me, no, I need a knife or I need to get the sharpener. He is giving me orders. And so only then this knife comes to mind. So therefore, the question is not having sense organs. Mastery of sense organs. If we start taking away sense organs, we are not going to get any better. It's not going to get any better. Yeah. Otherwise, it can lead to psychological problems and whatnot. So definitely, that's not called for. Yeah. See, money. Money is the cause of all problems in this world. Very nice theory, Some people comes up and there are people who will shake their head also. Yes, money is the cause. Because nobody wants to blame themselves. Everybody's pointing fingers at something at the other. We need something to point, to blame. So money is the cause for all. Very good idea. What money? Money is jada vastu. How can money cause problem? That means we are blaming Lakshmi for all problems. My God, Lakshmi will get upset if we say this. And you don't know how to use money and therefore you end up into problems. Why blame Lakshmi for it?
Jaykumarji, the most powerful nation, US, is having problem now.
Yeah, same argument for gun ownership.
They are struggling with the money.
Correct.
And we are blaming Durga Devi.
But Guruji, there is something in the Bhagavatam, right, where they talk about certain animals having certain sense organs which lead to their downfall. Something on stories related to that, right? Deer, it's the sense of smell. elephant, I think, sense of touch. So, and then it also says that, look, human beings have all, we can fall prey to all five. Whereas animals, normally each of these five animals they've mentioned, I don't remember all of them, they say that they have a problem with one of the senses. So there, though mind is there, even in animals, probably the mind is there. I don't know to what extent it's developed, but it only one sense organs is where there is a weakness. So how would that fit into what we are discussing now?
No, there, I think in the 11th skanda it is mentioned. These five animals, five of their weaknesses, etc., is mentioned. To highlight again that human beings have those weaknesses and to guard against that. Okay? That's all it is. That is why it is mentioned. And whether it's literally true with these animals or not, we don't know. But yeah, Bhagavatam, I think 11th skanda, it's mentioned.
In Vivek Chudamani also. In Vivek Chudamani also.
Vivek Chudamani also, it comes.
Sanjay Anjita Kim, something has come. I'll just put that.
Yeah. So see, we send our children to school. We send them to college. Children can behave in wrong ways in school. But you can't say don't go to school, because if you go to school, you're going to hurt other children. We don't say that. We have to find a way to make them see that those things are wrong habits and those habits are changed. And constantly. So we are not, we should never get into this idea that we have to somehow cut off the world from our sense organs. Despite everything being the way it is, am I in control of myself or not? Very simple.
So, sloga is Shabda Panja Bereve Panjatamabu Sogunena Badaha Kuranga Madanga Padanga Minaha Bringa Panja Beranjita Kim.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
That's why so much time is spent on this.
And the subsequent sloga also is there. Doshena Tivro Vishaha Krishna Dasma Vishadavi Visham Nihandi Bhoktaram Dattaram Chachuram.
Correct.
Vishas are even you sight itself, it kills you. Krishna Sarpa Vishadavihi.
Krishna Sarpa Vishadavihi. Tell me again what it is.
Doshena Tivro Vishaha Krishna Sarpa Vishadavihi Visham Nihandi Bhoktaram Dashtaram Chatushamapam. Chatushamyapam.
Right. So that Sarpa is being talked about, right? Visha Sarpa.
That snake kills only when it bites, but Vishayas kill even when you don't bite. You just sight itself is enough.
The way they write all these slokas and examples they give is stunning. It is.
The Atma Bodha itself, every sloka is an upama.
Correct. And Vishaya, look at that. The word Vishaya itself comes from the dhatu Vish.
Wish.
Badnati iti Vish. Nishinoti Badnati. That which binds is called Vishaya. Look at the definition. Vishaya means object, thing, topic, whatever it is. Vishaya. That which binds is Vishaya. As far as Vedanta is concerned, game is over. Means what? Means anything in this world, indriyasyarte ragadvesho vyavasthitau. Tayor na vashamagachet is all Shankara, Krishna says. He doesn't say rearrange your house so all the attractive things are not there in your living room. You can put anything you want anywhere you want. Who is the master in your house? That's all is the question. Am I a slave or am I on top of things? That's all is the question. Do I have to see the latest movie on the first day itself? I remember when I was in school and all, there was some craze. Some people used to say, I have seen this movie. Okay. So that guy always has the thing of first day, he will stand in line, how big the line is. 1 kilometer line, he will stand, see it. Then he'll come us and tell us he saw it. Okay, those days it's fine. What about these days? The guy is 60 years old and still he has the same thing or not? That is a question I will have. But now he would have had children and this and that, and so I'm sure it's come a long way from that. Yeah, it'd be nice to know. I remember those deer stories there. The deer, from the bottom of the deer, there is some smell coming or something like that.
Kasturi.
A kasturi, and I think it is
Musk.
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 Musk is there, and the deer is attracted to that smell. And
like the Punugu Pune.
huh?
Punugu Pune.
Means
the cat which has that Punugu, it also smells good. I don't know which cat and all, but I've seen it.
oh, okay. Yeah, but generally the odor that is emanating on that deer will get used to the smell and may not know that that odor is there anymore.
Deer is connected to the sound.
Sound.
Sound. It is they play the beautiful sound or something, and that captures and that activates and that doesn't run. Deer is actually due to the sound.
Correct. Dhvani. Madhura Dhvani. Yeah. Good. So more messages here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this chat box is jumping around. Okay. Janami dharmam nachame pravritti. That's fine. Mahabharata. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Good balance. All right. Nothing else will happen. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalashahastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha. We're going to have this Samarohanam shortly. Did you all see the announcement?